Yo, Hendo here with Average View Slow-Pitch. Today we're getting a chance to bring out the Anarchy War Club. And huge shout out to my good buddy, Christian Glisson. This is his first exclusive, obviously here with Anarchy. This is gonna be a 12-inch, 3/4 ounce end load. This is the Anarchy ACX7 Tech. Also shout out to Big Chef. He actually sent this over to us so we can get some swings on it, see how it performs for you guys, and also get some swings on Glisson's bat and kind of reach out to him and give our feedback to him as well. So this has about 100 swings on it so far. We're gonna throw it on the tester, see where it's at about that 100 swing mark. We're gonna add about another 100 swings, so 30 to 40 52s, and then close out with our normal kind of Pro Ms, and then we'll come back with final compression, final thoughts, and kind of let you know what we think of this one. So let's go ahead, throw some swings on it, see how it performs, and we'll be back. All right, let's see where the Anarchy War Club test at. Again, reminder from the intro, this is a 12-inch barrel, 3/4 ounce end load, and again, another shout out to my good buddy Christian Glisson for getting his first signature bat going into this year. This one again has 100-ish swings on it from Big Chef's review, and then he actually sent this over so that we could also check out Christian's new bat. And with that, it's still sitting 260, 265, so plenty of wiggle room. We're gonna go our normal route there, and we'll go 52s, Pro Ms, and then come back with that. So by the time we're done, this bat should have about 200 plus swings on it. We'll final compression, final thoughts. All right, again, we got the Anarchy War Club. My good buddy, Christian Glisson, his exclusive 12-inch barrel, 3/4 ounce end load. Starting with those 52s like we talked about. We got the ZN Hycon 52-300s in there. We'll get some swings on it, both of us, and then from there, we're gonna swap over to obviously the Pro Ms.
97 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour.
Okay.
90 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour.
That is Mesquite English.
A little low on the barrel too. You can feel it in the hands. Even with the 52s, but good forgiveness.
88 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour.
Yeah, so even the 52s, I mean, for a 12-inch barrel, you can tell it feels like it's a little bit of a stiffer barrel. Good response. I mean, you can tell you're hitting 52s, you can get that softer feel, but the ball comes off really good, carries well, as we just saw there, and you still get good feedback of exactly where you catch on the barrel. So we'll just get a handful more here with this one. Again, it had swings from Chef before he sent it over, so it doesn't need a whole bunch as far as that goes, and then we'll swap over to the Pro Ms.
88 miles per hour. 101 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour.
Yeah, so even with a slight miss, I mean, again, the stiffer kind of feel in that barrel. Those 52s carry off it really well. Obviously, we saw a little dip in the velo, but who really cares there, especially with that kind of performance. So let's go ahead, swap over our Pro Ms. Again, we got the gold dots, the Razos, ZNs. They're all 44, 375. No hard cores, no stadium, anything like that.
101 miles per hour.
I think that's a sweet spot. I mean, you get that feel like where it just jumps off. So we'll see with more swings, obviously.
98 miles per hour.
Yeah, definitely good responsiveness, even on that with the 12-inch. Barrel feels not crazy stiff, but I mean, it's not obviously soft like, I guess compared to like Tantrum Soft. I mean, it's somewhere right there in the middle.
90 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
I mean, everything you hit feels good. It's got a good sound. Honestly, I mean, everything about it, good feel, but I think that 3/4 ounce end load on the 12-inch barrel is probably perfect for this one.
87 miles per hour. 107 miles per hour.
And there's the sweet spot. So you definitely get a different sound, a little bit different sound, but a definitely different feel in the hands. You catch the no-kidding sweet spot.
69 miles per hour.
When you catch the no-kidding sweet spot, and then, like we've seen, even when you're barely off in the sweet spot, the ball's carrying great. So can't ask for much more on a short barrel bat.
87 miles per hour. 103 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 106 miles per hour. 95 miles per hour. 93 miles per hour.
Yeah, and that's going to do it again for the Anarchy War Club. Again, shout out to Christian Glisson on his first signature bat. I mean, couldn't have picked kind of on my mind, a better configuration for that specs. With that 12-inch barrel, you get the good sweet spot you'd expect from a shorter barrel, but you still get kind of that extra forgiveness that you normally see with like 12.5, 13-inch barrels. Reminds me a little bit of like the Brady, where even when you're missing the sweet spot, you're getting tons of carry, still good exit velo. The handle is probably still like a semi-stiff. Reminds me a little bit of a Louisville as far as that goes. But again, this ACX tech mixed with whatever they did kind of with the barrel tech, it feels good. We'll go ahead and throw this thing on the tester. We're probably nearing about 200 swings between Chef swings and then ours. For us, it was about 40 52s total and about 60 Pro-Ms. Then obviously Chef had his swings, but I think we're all Pro-Ms if I'm not mistaken. But we'll throw on the tester, come back with final thoughts. All right, again, Christian Glisson's exclusive Anarchy War Club, 12-inch barrel, 3/4 ounce end load. About 200 swings on it between our swings and then Big Chef swings. Let's kind of see where this compression's sitting at. Yeah, and we're still sitting 255, maybe even 260 at this point. And we just got done swinging. We got pretty much got here, so we didn't get to let it sit like we normally would. So you'll probably see that compression come up even more after letting it sit and kind of let those fibers settle. But quick quarter turn just to see if we hit one side maybe more than the other or anything like that. Yeah, so on this side, I mean, 245, a little under 250, but either way, that's letting us know that regardless, that's passing even with the repetitive BP swing. So something like this thing was 100% game ready by the time we swung it. If you want to see kind of swings from swing 0 to that 100 mark, go back, watch Big Chef's video on it. But either way, it felt great. 100% game ready, like I said, at that 100 swing mark for us. Hit 52s really well. Killed the Pro-Ms. We'll talk about more in the final thoughts. All right, and that's going to wrap it up for the Anarchy War Club. Again, Christian Glisson's exclusive. I know this year he's rolling out there with I-57 Beachies for conference in the AA. So good luck to him this year. He's got a great bat to perform obviously well with out there. So with this one for me, with this really kind of the very big pros for me is one, had a great sweet spot, handled the 52s really well, handled the Pro-Ms really well. And then what you don't always get from 12-inch barrels is it had tons of forgiveness. So even when you weren't catching the sweet spot, we were still getting good velos. And even with the velos weren't high, the ball was carrying very, very well. I mean, it seemed like the ball just kind of hung up, never came down, whether you were cutting it, lifting for power, whatever it might be. And so with that 3/4 ounce end load, I think, especially with this one, you can tell you have that end load there. So it by no means feels light or too heavy. It's kind of that perfect blend. So that's kind of the first thing I noticed. Handle-wise, reminded me of like a semi-stiff handle similar to a lot of the Louisvilles. And then with this being a 12-inch, what it did remind me of from that sweet spot to forgiveness performance is kind of like the Brady, which Brady was one of my favorites from 2024. So it's awesome to see a bat where you're going to get that sweet spot performance. And then when you miss from there high or low, you're getting the feedback on the hands, let you know, okay, this is where you caught it, but still getting to see the bat perform the way you'd want it to in a game. And then what I like to see with the performance of the 52s and the Pro-Ms is obviously our Pro-Ms are BP at this point, right? We've used them in the bag for a while, so they're not completely hard game balls. So for the performance we got without them being brand new is awesome. And then by performing 52s, it lets me know if you go somewhere where maybe it's hot, you're using really old mushy Pro-Ms, like a League, something like that, it's still going to perform well for you. It's going to give you the feedback you want, and the ball's still going to carry really well. So either way, this is a great bat. I really liked it. It performed exactly how you would want, again, a 12-inch to perform. And it gives you kind of that perfect blend of not too flexy to handle, but not overly stiff. So it'll kind of fit, I think, a lot of people's swings at that point. So again, shout out to Christian on his first exclusive. If you want to grab one of these, I know Christian has a code for it. I should have it memorized. I don't, but as you've seen already, it's been on the screen. It's still on the screen. Head over to Anarchy's website and you can grab one of these with Christian's code, and obviously support him there on his first drop. So either way, hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully this helped you kind of decide if you want to grab one of these, maybe grab something else. Be able to determine kind of if you think this is going to fit your swing. If you have questions, comments, concerns, reach out on either social medias or averagedudeslo-pitch.com, and we will get back with you with any of those questions. So either way, thanks for checking out the video. Thanks for the support. Have a great day.